Good morning, everyone. My name is Ned Finn, and this is gonna be a very relaxed video. I might be putting up a few videos like this where I'm just really sitting down to play a game, probably be very unedited. It's just for the sake of getting out content and turning the leisure gaming that I do into something that I can put up for you good people. It's also in preparation for when Civ 6 comes out, where there are probably going to be a bunch of videos, or a fair number of videos like this, where it's just unedited, me playing a game, giving my take on it as it happens. So yeah, that's what this is. And this is Starbound, which is a game that I've been hitting up recently to kind of scratch the itch that that I've had recently, mostly because of all the No Man's Sky hype, which I will probably get that game eventually, but not as of right now. Waiting for it to get patched and the performance on PC to improve a little bit, but, you know, until then, we have games like Starbound, which I've really come to like over time, so let's get into that. I think it was just on a moon. Oh no, I'm in an asteroid field. Coolly. God knows what I'm doing here. This is my ship, by the way. It's very nice. Farming and showers and the staff kitchen and the staff. This place is really cluttered, but yeah, needs must. Once I get another one of these things, these upgrade modules, I'll be able to expand on the ship some more, so that'll be nice. Anyway, I'm in an asteroid field. I guess just to explore. And there's a thing here. Oh, geez, the gravity is really low here. Oh, no. Oh, the gravity is nutty. Oh, there are tons of resources here, though. Did not mean to do that. Oh, dang. Oh, there are shit tons of resources here. This is awesome. Holy crap. I gotta start visiting asteroid clusters more. This is amazing. Oh, piss. You know, I don't mind the survival systems in this game, such as it is, but it does get just a little bit naggy from time to time. Especially because they added spoiling into the game, like food will spoil. Which that seems unnecessary to me. Whatever. Oh well. Actually, before I proceed, I'm gonna beam back up to the ship, cook some food. This is one annoying thing, is that, like, crew members will actually get in the way of stuff and you can't get access to it until they just move. Which is kind of rough. Boiled rice. Chicken. Pearl peas. Which are apparently rather bland. I'm trying to think if you can make popcorn and don't starve. I think you can. There we go. So when my stomach starts beeping again. Okay. Jump boost is insane, by the way. And the combined boost from one of my chemists, I suppose. And oh, that's not a good thing. Just falling into the void. Alright, I think we're gonna keep to the right from here on out. Piss off. Thank you. Jeez, that jump though, that is real. Whee! Whoop. Ooh, Jesus. Oh, this jump is rad. I don't even know why I just used the term rad, because that is not even in my character to do such a thing, but man, oh man. I don't even really need gold for anything, it's just... This is nice to have. The tungsten is useful, though. That I can legitimately make good use of. So how has your day been? I've been good. Recorded some Dishonored a little while ago. That was nice. I wanted to sit down and record some Sims 3 at last, which I need to do like tomorrow at the very latest. But tonight I was just a little bit too tired. I think it's a little bit too late in the day for all that. So you know. Best wait. I want to be at my most energetic, but I do need to put out another Sims 3 episode, like, soon. There's gonna be a bit of a time jump there, so... I think that might be part of why I've been, like, kind of putting off doing some recording for that, because... I don't know, I feel like I'm gonna have to do a bit of a more formal reintroduction, I guess, to explain where we are and from whence we came. Jeez, that's a lot of copper. I mean, my god, that is a shit ton of copper. You know, actually, I will bet. I'll bet if I can find, like, asteroid belts around... That's a bust. Around, like, radioactive stars, I'll bet there's a lot of Durasteel to be had there. And actually, even just, like, titanium around, what is this? This is a temperate star. Let's see here. Just gonna scan for radioactive stars that might have asteroid belts. And just gold and silver. There's these. Yeah, they have Durasteel on them. I don't know. Guy can dream. Ugh. A guy can dream. Where to now? The ocean, I suppose. Edwania Frontier 3. Let's go. We got fuel aplenty, and I think more... Yeah, we got a little bit more. A few more Urchius crystals. Which is good. I think this planet's a fair ways away, so this might actually take us a while. I think I might actually want another mannequin real quick. Copper. Oh wait, well I think we might have a little bit of copper ore to use for copper bars, quite frankly. How much do we have? Oh yeah. Yeah, no, we have copper aplenty. You know, it's kind of funny. Starbound is one of those games that I've come back to in intervals from time to time, and the last couple intervals I've come at it from. It's been pretty radically different every time. And Starbound has a habit of when things change, it wipes save files, and you know, lo and behold, most recently I went and to see how what things were like now, and go to hit start game, and all empty save slots. So there is that. I have an air hockey table. Can I put that anywhere? Not unless I move the mannequins, which I may do, actually. There, and put you there. Cool. There we go. This is my... Actually, no, wait, I guess we don't really need that. We just... Yeah. Because we're ocean exploring. So I do need my gear. Ooh! A very nice door you have. Aha! Gravity's pretty strong here, actually. For context... It's a little bit loud for my tastes. For context, I am currently scanning for... I'm looking for Hylotl, I think that's how it's pronounced, objects and artifacts. As part of a mission for the main quest, which actually, that does bring up one of the lingering complaints I have about Starbound, because as of right now, as of where the game is sitting currently, I really like a lot of what they've done. A lot of the changes that I've encountered in this most recent update have fixed a fair few number of the problems that I have, not the least of which being my serious issues with some of the transportation stuff. Although I'm not sure how long flags have acted as, like, teleporter bookmarks, if that's just something that I overlooked or if that was something that was added more recently, but in any event... Crap, that was poison. In any event, that solves one of the complaints that I had, because originally, that actually really took it out of me. Originally, in Starbound, you could set a home planet that you could always teleport back to, no matter where you were in the galaxy, and they took that away in one update, and that left me rather dismayed, because that meant that you actually had to physically travel to the location of your home base if you wanted to, like, check in on your home base, and that was somewhat remedied by the fact that you could update or upgrade your ship and give it more room and stuff, which did solve the problem, because you could have... And I kind of like the core idea of that, which is ultimately your ship is your... That's your home base. That's where you hang your hat, as it were. Ooh, fish. Nom. This is the weirdest form of fishing ever. Ooh, someone went all Atlantis with their home design, I see. Interesting. I'm just mercilessly looting your artifacts. Don't mind me. Those are beds. I'm not into that. But yeah, so the flag system, being able to pop down a flag anywhere on any planet, and being able to have that act as a one-way teleporter marker, that kind of solves that issue for me in a big way. One of the lingering issues that I do still have is this insistence on having, like, an actual, like, narrative. Like, I don't mind so much the little miscellaneous quests that people will send you on. Those are kind of cool, and yeah, as much as they are just procedurally generated, and I think the game actually throws too many of them at you. But only by doing, like, a shit ton of them do you actually get enough out of them to where it's realistically worth it. But I'm still ultimately pretty opposed to a game like this having a real... I thought there was something under here. Like, trying to have, like, an actual storyline, because I don't know, I feel that limits your sense of agency a little bit. Although, I mean, quite frankly, I miss the early days of Starbound, where you could burn a whole bunch of trees into coal and then just shove that in your spaceship and take off for the stars. Like, right off the bat. And, And I mean, like, there have been plenty of things that have been improved upon since then that I really like. A lot of changes that I think were positive and made good changes. But still, there was some of the openness of the game in its early days I do think is lost. But you know, take the good with the bad. I think overall I would say I do prefer the game in its current state now versus where it was when it first came out. I mean, simply in terms of appearance, like the and this is a small thing, but it still adds a lot. Like the backgrounds of the planets with sort of like the multi-layered look that I have, and if I remember, I'll point that out when I'm on a more land substantial planet. I'm gonna go up now. Actually, I guess I can. Well, not sure if this is the same island or not. But yeah, if I'm on a more terrestrial planet, I guess you could say, I'll try to remember to point that out, because it does really look nice. And there again, like being able to upgrade the ship and expand the ship, I really like that. That's a really nice feature, I think. But there's still, and this is mostly a personal preference thing than anything else. Like, and it's funny because as much as this was like things have actually been made more convenient, I miss having to use fuel to travel in between planets in the same solar system, because that's not a thing anymore. And actually, the game kind of depends on your ability to travel between planets in the same solar system fuel-free initially, simply in order to get fuel, because now you need to go to the moons to get fuel, and I'll demonstrate that here. Yeah. Which, overall, I don't mind having to go to moons to mine fuel. I think that's... Overall, I like the neatness of that idea. Like, my feelings toward the kind of the niftiness of that idea over... Well, they're playing... That's actually kind of cool. That outweighs my frustration of no longer being able to shove a bunch of trees into your engine and just power up spaceflight that way. But there is one thing that does really bug me about something that's been changed between when last I played it and this most recent go at it, which I will point out as it manifests itself. So yeah, the minute that you collect any of the Urchius crystals, the stuff that makes your engines go, the little your computer AI, the sail thing, it pops up a little message that's like, oh, there's strange entities attracted to the fuel readings or whatever. I might actually, at great personal risk, might actually hang around a little bit so we can catch a glimpse of this thing. But once I'm on the surface, because I don't want to be stuck in a bad situation here. But I'll show off this fresh annoyance in just a second here. Alright. Oh, bollocks. There's always something. Okay, where is this thing? Come on. Come out, wherever you are. You know, it's funny, I've never known this thing to... There it is! There it is. This is the, I think it's called like an Urchius spirit or something on the wiki. I just call it a fucking moon ghost, because that's what it is. This thing will pursue you from the minute you have any Urchius fuel, whether it be crystals or liquid, in your inventory, and if it touches you, it almost insta-kills you. It's like the ghost in Spelunky. And it takes what used to be a pretty... like, something that I liked, you know, going to these moons that are completely uninhabited. They are free of any kind of hazards beyond running into spikes in the caves. Which was a pretty... it was almost a like meditative, serene experience, and now it turns into this race to outpace this thing, so you can collect your starship fuel, and not have it insta kill you with its horrible moon ghost touch. And there may come a time when I just go and see if they can't be modded out, because I feel like this was not a necessary addition. Because, I mean, there are enough moons in the universe, and you can just kind of run away from it and just keep collecting stuff on the surface to no great personal detriment. Of course, I'm putting myself at risk here. So it's not like this is any kind of like serious limitation to the player's ability to collect fuel. It's just a nuisance. I see it as being really unnecessary, and unimpactful in a raw mechanical sense. Because again, it doesn't. You know, I'm having no particular difficulty collecting, you know, all of these crystals that are close to the surface. It's just, at this point, it would be unwise to be doing much traveling vertically down to get to the big, you know, essentially underground lakes of the liquid fuel that's down beneath the surface. Just simply because that's precious time that I could be spent moving horizontally to keep pace with avoiding the moon ghost. But yeah, it's unnecessary. I don't think it impacts the game mechanically very much, and again, at least for me personally, it actually negatively impacts what was for me actually kind of a cool experience of just being able to... Ooh! I didn't realize that was going to kill me right away. God damn. That's shitty. I don't know. At least I don't have this thing following me now. Because again, like, so long as you don't have any fuel on your person, it's not gonna... It's not gonna chase you one bit. It won't even... It only spawns when you have some sort of Urchius fuel on you. So... retrieve my stuff. Yeah, I don't know if it's something that the game itself has changed, or if it's just the fact that I've just gotten better through experience, or a combination of both. But I will say I haven't found myself dying nearly as much in this most recent go at Starbound than I have in the past. Like, I seem to remember just biting the bullet all the time in earlier iterations of the game, so I don't know what all that's about. How much of this fuel do we have on this? $237. It pretty much each of the crystals, and I believe the liquid as well, it fills up the fuel tank 2 units for every crystal that you have. So if I could get like 500, which would be the max capacity, that would be pretty swish. Another change that they made to the game that I do really genuinely appreciate, and it's not a recent change, it's something they did quite some time ago, but they changed the they kind of switched up how tools worked in the game, because originally you had this thing that I'm holding here. Poo. The matter manipulator, the yellow thing I've got in my hands right now. And that was kind of a big multi-purpose tool. You could mine with it, you could cut down trees with it. It's also what you know, at least visually use to place blocks and items in the game. But in terms of actual like practical use, it was way, way slower than like an axe or a pick or anything like that when it came to chopping down trees and mining and such. So it sort of had like limited use as a tool, and they've changed up how that works now, which I think is really cool, because the matter manipulator is a pretty unique idea for this type of game, having, rather than having all of these different, you know, having picks and shovels and axes. Instead, you have this one unified tool that can do everything, and that was a neat idea when the game first came out, and they've just sort of like more fully realized that idea. Because now the thing is upgradable. Like, I don't know. I don't necessarily want to pause here while I'm on the moon, while the moon ghost is in pursuit. Well, I'll demonstrate when we get back to the ship. So we have on us 386, and I could go for more. That being said, I think my moon fuel lust is satiated for now. Jesus Christ, this medic follows me every which where I go. Okay, so I didn't have that. Yeah, okay. But yeah, so this is the matter manipulator, and you can see the upgrade stuff. What do I got here? It's gonna take 24. I've got it at the maximum power setting, so it's as fast as it's gonna get. Okay, so it can collect liquids. Can increase the area of effect because initially it starts off as affecting a 2x2 area. I've got up to 3, and my next goal is probably going to be doing that upgrade, extend the effective range of it. It's good stuff. I don't know why I'm holding water in my inventory. I don't need to be holding water in my inventory. Let's see here. Temperate stars. Okay. Moss. Oh, hey. I think I've been here. I certainly don't have a kind of a bookmark here. Time even, is it? Okay. It's not much. I am way too tired for it to be only 9:20. That's ridiculous. It ain't right. Do some more ocean exploring. Apparently I have been here, because I distinctly remember building that. Oh, well. Goddamn waste of fuel, then. Any other oceans around here? No. And no. Temperate stars, you say? There are some temperate stars. Dry grasslands. I'm gonna bookmark this. Cause this, I've not seen this biome before. Forest. Desert. Same star, planet, thing. Ocean. There we go. And while I'm at it, may as well refuel the ship. And there we go. Jeez, I am super tired though. As we go venturing off to parts unknown, I think I'm gonna leave it here because I'm like ridiculously sleepy, like way sleepier than I should be. Especially given the fact that I haven't actually done that much today. But I'm gonna leave it here. Once again, everyone, my name is Ned Finn. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.